Welcome to this brief video from the ICGP on using the tools associated with the EPAs. This video, along with additional videos in this series, will help you get acquainted with your new feedback and learning mechanisms, the ICGP EPAs, and how these support you to fulfill your women's health requirement. This series of videos should tell you all you need to know on how to commence with the tools. Should you need further clarification or assistance, please speak with your local scheme directing team or contact us at curriculum@icgp.ie. In this video, we will look at actually using the tools on both a computer and also an app. Early feedback would suggest that the tools are easier to use on a computer, but the app allows for better flexibility when a desktop is not available, even when there is no data connection. Please note in this video you are seeing the current version of software for both the app and desktop, which is likely to change in the future. Firstly, looking at the tools themselves. There are 3 tools currently in use with each of the 18 EPAs. Both the PIP-C and PIP-P were designed around the GP training in Ireland and piloted with the training community previously. The 3 tools are the PIP-C, which stands for Performance in Practice Consultation. This tool is for feedback around a consultation which has been observed by a clinical supervisor. This can either be as part of the consultation or the whole consultation, and can be done either in person or via a recorded video. If using video, please refer to local training guidance in relation to correct procedures around same. The PIP-P stands for Performance in Practice Physical Exam or Procedure. This is very similar to the PIP-C, but instead looks at observed procedures and physical exams. The third tool available is the case-based discussion. This tool does not require a clinical supervisor to observe the event and can be used around a specific patient or topic. Understandably, this is the easiest tool to get familiar with, given its easy implementation, but in time we encourage you to use a variety of tools in each EPA to support a rich learning experience. In the description below on YouTube, you will find 2 documents. The first is a 1-page tool to help you select the right tool for the feedback event, and the other is a more detailed and gives you the breakdown by both EPA and domain. While these documents are a handy reference, do not feel you need to check these documents each time before using the tools, as the most important thing is that you are using the tools frequently and in a variety of situations. Let's now dive into using the tools. As mentioned in the slides, the version of the software you are seeing now pertains to September of 2021, and changes to the platform are likely to appear over time. Starting at the beginning, there is only one web address you'll have to remember. That is www.icgp.ie/EPA. But please note, this is not the username and password that you use for the ICGP website, as it is a separate system. If you need a password or have forgotten your details, please email us at curriculum@icgp.ie. Bringing you to this page, you are presented with various options. For detailed information, you can go to /EPA info, or you can log in here. This brings you to the EPAs system, where you are required to log in. This is the current version of the software. Please proceed to year 1. Then scroll down to the relevant EPA, which you have selected, either via your familiarity with the tools or via the attached document. Today we're going to do EPA 1, and we're going to look at a case-based discussion for EPA 1, which deals with the acute care of children. Clicking on Complete Now brings up the next view. In this view, you can see that there are free text boxes on the first page where you give a description of the case. Also available is a page to describe what the EPA is. Please note though, however, that you do not need to review this document on each use of the app or desktop. Think of it more as a reference guide if you wish to have a read around it. Going back to the tool itself, we put in a description of the case there for our own knowledge when we review it later, and then move forward to the next page. On the next page you will see 6 domains of the Wonka curriculum. Please note though that you are only required to fill in the applicable domains to that case, which may be as little as 1 or 2. If you require further details on a domain, you can click on the PDF similar to the first page and see a description of that domain as well as some of the competencies there. But again, do not feel that you have to review this each time when using the tool. Also, as you can see in the description here, this is not an exhaustive list of the competencies that could be in this area. So if you feel it's appropriate to go in that area, please proceed. So today we're going to pick Ready for Independent Practice in Domain 1, and we're going to say Moderate Supervision in Domain 2. Clicking Next brings us to the final page. As you can see, it's a very quick tool to use. This is where the rich qualitative feedback occurs, and you will be asked for areas of strength, areas for development, the action plan for any areas of development if applicable, and the time frame for the trainee to address same, and finally the trainer's signature. Please keep these statements brief in order to ensure that you can use the tool quickly and frequently. And finally we click Finish. Next we will take a brief look at using the same tools in the app. In this particular example, we are going to focus on the management and follow-up of investigations within the practice. To do this, we scroll down on the left-hand side of the menu inside the app down to EPA 16 Investigations. And then we select the appropriate tool, which in this case would be case-based discussion. When you open the tool, please agree to the terms and conditions, and then we're brought back to the pages that we're familiar with. The first field to be filled out is a brief description of the case, and the sequences in this video have been accelerated. Then we come down to trainer feedback by domain. I would suggest you start with specific problem-solving skills when using the app initially. We can give feedback saying that minimal supervision is required. Now we come back to trainer's feedback, which is free text. And again, this is accelerated, and we go on to areas of strength. And we save that, and then areas for development. Then go on to the action plan for how the areas of development could be addressed. And finally, we put the time frame for the development plan to be implemented. Then the trainer's signature is required at the end. And the tool can be completed then, and the brief sync red icon appears top right, and that is the app completed. There are several other training videos in this series. Each video is intentionally brief. If you have further questions, please discuss with your local scheme directing team or email us at curriculum@icgp.ie. We hope you enjoy this presentation, and good luck with your GP training, and welcome to a great career.